All right, if you're an expert, a speaker, a trainer, a consultant, and you're looking to turn that incredible knowledge of yours into some serious income, you are in the right place. We're about to dive into a legendary book that has given thousands of people the tactical, actionable advice to do exactly that. The book is Lily Walters' 1001 Ways to Make More Money. And believe me, for decades, it's been the go-to resource. But in this explainer, we're not just going to list off a bunch of tips. Nope, we're digging into some of its most powerful and honestly most surprising mindset shifts that can absolutely transform your entire business. So, let's just get right to it. Does this question kind of hit home for you? You know you have the expertise, you've got the passion, but when you look at the bank account, the income it doesn't reflect the real value you're putting out into the world. If that sounds familiar, stick around. You're exactly where you need to be. Okay, first things first, we have got to bust a huge myth that holds so many experts back. It's this assumption that pretty much all of us make when we're starting out about where our money is supposed to come from. And there it is. That's the trap, right there in Walter's own words. We get totally laser focused on that speaking fee, right? The day rate, the keynote payment. We think that one single number is the be all and end all. But what if I told you that's barely half the story? Well, here is the reality check. The book pulls from industry surveys that reveal the actual average percentage of an expert's income that comes from speaking fees. It's just this, 53%. So the most important question you can ask right now is, where in the world does the other half come from? You know, what's so cool about this slide is how it reframes everything. Almost half, a full 47% of your potential income is just waiting for you in these other sources. This isn't some little side hustle we're talking about. It's a core essential part of a successful business model. And these aren't just fuzzy ideas. They are concrete, specific income streams. See, you're not just a speaker. You can be an author. You can be a consultant, a coach, a workshop leader. You can even get paid to be a panel moderator. I want you to think of each one of these as a totally distinct product line for your own personal expert enterprise. All right, let's move on to the next big idea. Because once you have these multiple streams figured out, how do you actually get booked by the gatekeepers? The speakers bureaus. Well, the secret is to stop thinking about what you want to sell and start thinking about what they actually want to buy. This slide right here is so crucial. We all obsess over having the flashiest demo tape, but what they're really looking for is somebody who is just easy to work with and is a reliable client pleaser. We think having a long list of topics makes us look versatile, but no, they want an expert with a unique, super well-defined niche. The book makes it crystal clear. They're not just booking a speaker, they are looking for a low-risk, high-reward partner who makes them look good. And now for the really fun part. Lily Walters does not pull any punches. She shares some of the biggest pet peeves that bureaus have. I mean, the little things that get your name and your materials tossed right in the trash. This is the insider stuff that most people have to learn the hard way. Just look at this list. Every single one of these just screams amateur. Having call waiting so they can't get through to you, sending the mail that they have to pay for, being all vague and wishy-washy about your fee. Not having your own dedicated office equipment, and oh man, the biggest sin of all, trying to cut them out of a deal. These aren't just little pet peeves, they're total trust breakers that stop you from ever being seen as a professional partner. Okay, so you've diversified your income streams and you now know how to work with bureaus. The third and final secret from the book is all about shifting from a passive to a proactive mindset. It's about learning how to become a rainmaker. Now, rainmaking isn't just a fancy word for marketing. It's about systematically building a reputation and a brand so powerful that buyers start seeking you out. It is the fundamental difference between hunting for gigs and having the gigs hunt for you. And the book gives us a beautifully simple, powerful formula. First, become a true expert. You have to specialize. Like Walter says, brain surgeons make 10 times what general doctors do. Second, find a niche, a small market that you can completely own. And third, brand yourself as a celebrity inside that small pond. Don't try to be famous to everyone. Just be indispensable to the right people. So what do all these secrets really point to? When you put them all together, they lead to one single, powerful, overarching mindset shift. This right here is the ultimate takeaway. You are not just a person on a stage or on a Zoom call. You are the CEO of a business with multiple product lines, strategic partnerships, and a proactive marketing engine. I promise you, When you make that mental shift, everything else changes with it. Lily Walters' book has 1,000 more ideas where these came from, but real change always starts with one single step. So the question I want to leave you with is this. After hearing all this, what is the #1 action you are going to take today to start running your expert business like the CEO you are?